It looks like the jig is up. We've seen mask mandate after mask mandate spread across provinces like we have seen in Alberta. But now that some time has passed, are the mandates even working? Drea Humphrey here with Rebel News, and if you follow us here on Rebel, you know that we have been bringing you the other side of the story when it comes to Canada's mask mandates. This video is no different. Today you and I are going to dive into Edmonton's COVID-19 counts, and we're going to take a look and see how they've changed, if anything, since people there have been forced to wear masks. CBC News reported that as of August 1st, mandatory mask bylaw came into effect, which requires people to wear face coverings at all times while indoor or enclosed public spaces and public vehicles. It includes indoor spaces that are both public and privately owned. In a previous video, I covered how Canada's mask mandates seem to have very little to do with our small COVID-19 counts. I emphasize the word counts because thankfully, in most cases, a COVID-19 count is not a death sentence. I also pointed out in that video that Edmonton's mask bylaw was voted into place when there was only 17 people in the ICU for COVID-19 in the entire province. That's a far stretch from the 232 people Alberta's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Drea Henshaw, estimated would see in intensive care at the peak of the pandemic. So let's see how Edmonton's COVID-19 counts have rapidly decreased since the mandate, shall we? Oh, that's right. They haven't. As per alberta.ca on August 13th, the latest total amount of cases that were recorded increased by 76 counts. And that Edmonton itself sits at 475 cases, which is 175 more cases than CTV just reported about a week ago on August 6th. So how effective will forcing healthy people, including children, to wear a mask for hours upon hours at school or work be, including places they can socially distance? How effective is that in lowering COVID-19 counts? Dr. Drea Henshaw herself said maybe not that much. Seen on Global News, Henshaw says it may take a few weeks after the bylaw is out to get the exact number, but the mask mandates might not affect the COVID-19 case numbers as much as expected. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe there is a time and place where mask wearing, not mandated, but wearing masks for most people was relevant, especially for a new mysterious virus that we thought was going to overthrow the capabilities of our hospitals, but that never happened. That time was back in Canada in the spring when Dr. Tam and the World Health Organization kept telling us, no, masks are not overly effective. But you let me know in the comments, is it not really a big deal for the government to force citizens to mask up in public even when they admittedly have no clue if it's going to make any difference? I'm Drea Humphrey with Rebel News. Have all these Canadian mask mandates left you wondering about your rights, what they are when you're wearing a mask in public? If so, you can head to maskexemption.ca where you can order your wallet-size mask exemption card and donate to help cover the costs for the legal fees for making them. We appreciate your support.